Mic check 1, 2, 3.
All right, so we're back in action for OT. This is all Eric gives us today.
Yo, I ain't look right, Ricky.
No, nobody blew the whistle.
I saw you were reaching out back like
Nobody was. Edgar's over
I was
here
imitating
fantasizing.
Arsenal.
I'm like, what's he doing?
I was imitating Arsenal.
Oh.
Blowing it.
Edgar, it wasn't what you're going to get from him later, okay?
Oh,
Yo, Eric,
Don't fast forward tonight. I know Ricky, man. It's just, I don't know what I did to him, bro. I'm sorry I missed Frida's birthday, okay?
Oh shit!
Yo, who's Frida again?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, just for our listeners, bro.
Oh, Frida my dog.
Frida my dog. Frida my dog.
Frida's my schnauzer.
All right, you don't gotta tell us the name. Okay, that's good.
Oh, I have Ace of Boxer.
Gordo Princess Cece.
Follow her.
Edgar, what do you have?
Follow her on
Marco and
Instagram.
Oh, shit.
Cool. I really hope you break that fucking ankle. That's actually Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Everybody's gunning for everybody in OT right now.
Woo.
Well, there's one big final match right now as far as clubs go. That's coming this weekend, and we can't forget it because neither of the two teams that are in it are gonna let us forget it that they're in the final, and that's Spurs Liverpool for Champions League.
I want to throw up every day.
You really do?
Just the worst outcome possible. Fucking horrendous.
That's how you guys are feeling right now on the build up to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last year I was excited. This year is more like fuck, yo. I can't come back from this.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Welcome to my world.
So I may be resigning on Sunday from the podcast, pending the result of Saturday.
I will join you on the unemployment line.
Edgar, if I'm gonna be here, you're gonna be here.
We'll make sure that we have Josue on.
You know what the problem is? It won't even only be Josue. It'll be you and Marco just looking at me like you gave them their first trophy.
We will definitely judge you a lot and heavily.
Even though I don't know why, because it's not their fault, but we want to blame somebody. We're blaming you.
Exactly.
It's all this passive aggressive anger just geared towards.
Yeah, it's bad, man. I'm nervous, but the thing is because we're not the underdogs. Last year we were considered the underdogs, and that felt good. It felt like, oh shit.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's right.
And then we felt like we got cheated out of it in a way because of what happened. I mean, to take away from Bale, I'm not going to because the guy
whole year,
Gaia,
you
vented over your loss to Chelsea. You guys but dude, can I explain though? That's how it felt this whole year.
Okay.
Now the point is,
leading
we're
into
not
this
that.
year-
We're the favorites.
All right.
All right, that's different.
I could believe that. I mean,
Like
I
that's
could believe
major.
that.
Like
if you make it twice, right? It's now expected of you guys to actually
Walk away with the
perform. Yeah, to walk away with it.
and we got second in the league. We beat Tottenham by like I don't know how many points, Eddie, in the league.
That doesn't matter, bro, because those 2 games against Spurs were the worst of my life.
Exactly, they were terrible. But if you look at the stats, which is what everybody's gonna talk about after the game, if the results don't go the right way, it's gonna be fucking hell. That's what's more terrifying. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I know we have a better squad, but that doesn't mean shit in a final.
The only reason we beat Spurs this season was because they Spurs it up. So like,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. They did spurs it up. But
And they were supposed to Spurs it up against Ajax.
But does Harry Kane coming back? Does that change things?
Yes.
I think it changed things because what I've been reading, he just came back to training, so it's not even like
He's not match fit for
400%.
sure.
so it's not even like full match training. It's just you're gonna run by yourself and you can do drills by yourself.
Right. So Jay, if you're Pochettino, would you put Kane back in the starting lineup
I'll keep him as a sub.
as a sub? You think
Yeah.
so?
I'll push someone in, and then at one point they're gonna get tired. That's when you put Harry Kane.
So you keep him in your pocket as like
Yeah.
a last minute. a trump card, basically, a plan B that might deliver.
That's what he should be. I mean, if he's only doing just
The
jogging
basics,
around,
right?
jerking off in the middle of the field. I mean, might as well he jerk on the sideline on the pitch.
Mind you,
and it's like it's not like he has a transfer waiting for him, so
Yeah.
like he can't.
He's not gonna move anywhere.
No.
I don't think so. So we have no
Then
Spurs
there's
fans because they have no fans. Thankfully, there's no Spurs
Yeah,
fans
your
on the
boy
pod right now.
Josue.
I can't say
Listen,
anything about that.
I've tried many times to get my boy to speak up, so I've done my part. If he doesn't show face, that's not my problem.
I mean, he ran here when Zizou got hired, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he did
Okay.
actually. Has he done hired back on the podcast?
Oh,
Well,
No,
we were
but
used
not-
to not calling him throughout the week because we usually record on Thursdays. He can't Thursdays.
That's
It's
true.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
we should typically give him a call and
He's-
tell him to come out.
He's gonna have
We're
his,
sorry.
his just desserts probably. He'll have a chance after the game.
Just
Definitely.
All right, it's hard for me to talk about this game because obviously I have mixed emotions. I really want to win it. I think we have the better squad, but at the same time, I am terrified that this could go south real quick.
Me too.
How do you guys feel? Because you just said me too. I mean, from your point of view, you're.
Well, see the Knicks.
Well, this is lining up to be Eric's perfect nightmare. Remember, this is part one.
I'm only
Part
here.
one accomplished today.
I'm only one
Part
here.
one.
Bro, for real, I'm telling you, once I hit the corner, man, it's like I disappeared. Nobody noticed that I was
What do you
here.
mean that corner, man? So how was
Yeah,
our
how y'all
reaction?
feel? Yeah, I mean, technically, y'all have nothing to do. Like the results don't affect you in any way other than emotionally.
well, that's what the game is
That-
about,
that-
right? Isn't
Alright,
that, isn't
so
that what the game is
Eric's
about? It's all
Eric's
about
like, that's
emotion.
enough to affect me.
This game is all emotion, man. Like it's bragging rights, it's pride. If you guys fucking choke this away, I will hate you for a while, definitely. But not you direct. I want you to know, if this happens, guys, I'm not gonna hate you guys directly.
Just gonna hate the squad.
I'm gonna hate you guys for loving the club and making me suffer for it.
But you're gonna make them suffer by reminding them.
Correct, but
constantly
it's not meant
what
towards
they-
you though. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, we're back to this. I'll just keep see Edgar smug all day, every day until the whole year's over. But until then, I mean, I'm fucking nervous for you guys too, man. Fuck.
Well, we've said it already that we're rooting for Liverpool.
Yeah, for real.
I know
So
you.
what does
you-
that leave
last
you?
team we
You
wanted
talk,
to.
the funniest thing is like every time you say that, it just reminds me of the Barca game where you were like, "Man, I didn't want Liverpool to win," but as soon as they blew the whistle, I'm like, "Fuck Barca!"
It's legit what I said, yeah.
Oh,
Because
man.
when we came down to who we wanted, like when it was
Who we hated least? Who we hated
we
least?
said Ajax, Barcelona, Liverpool, and then Spurs. But the hatred towards Barcelona was so much
What's this all the game?
that it just fucking flipped.
I'm
Immediately.
like,
I can't.
keep that. Nigga. It was, I think the reason why I was so satisfying was because it was humiliating.
Yes.
It
Yes.
was. It really
It
was. It really
And
was.
I just love seeing Suarez's face. But
So-
we're not talking about Barcelona. We're talking
So
about Liverpool and
far,
Spurs.
this half of the pod is saying that they're going to be rooting for Liverpool. And I heard Edgar squeeze in. Where does that leave you, Diego? And honestly, I could care less if Spurs take this trophy, if they take this chip. Because it's like, when you see a little kid taking their first steps and you think
Yeah.
it's really cute. It's like, oh, look, it's their first trophy. That's so cute.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten
You
the
know?
first
But
step
it's
yet.
like
Doesn't matter.
Orejona, bro.
It
It's
doesn't
not an
matter.
FA Cup. It's not a Capital One.
Okay, that's
He doesn't
listen,
care because he has 3. And
Right,
you
United
That's
has
too
three.
closer to you, though.
That's
and-
fine, and
and
it's
you
4 closer to
witness-
you. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
witnessed like one, right?
right.
Like actually like being a fan. You
Yeah,
witnessed
like
one.
actually
so, like,
watched it. Of
Yeah.
course. Like I have clippings of it. I love that. But that's besides the point. I'm talking about. I have no qualms. I have no problem with Spurs getting their first Champions League if they do happen to do it. As a matter of fact, I think it would. I think it would show more or less from a footballing perspective, as far as management, that you can get it done without pouring millions into your roster. I think that would send a huge message everywhere.
You're the Spurs fan.
Listen, listen.
Absolutely.
driving-
coming from the club that spent
Listen,
over $1
the
billion.
driving factor.
Does that hurt you to say though?
Of course it does.
Hey,
Of
they
course it
spend
does.
no money. What the fuck United do all season?
Listen.
But we have to wipe out our team and buy a brand new one.
No, I never said nothing. All right,
Man, man's
This
like a
is
bad
all
boyfriend
coming
who just throws
from-
money to
this
fix
is
a
all
phone.
coming from the depths of my heart that's full of hatred towards a shit team like Liverpool. Like I would love nothing
There
more.
it is. There it is.
Nothing more than to
There
see
it
them
is.
fail twice in my lifetime. Like that's such a great feeling. You know what I mean? Like I could bring that up. Like, yo, remember those 2 times that you lost back to back? Hey, that's great.
It'd be 3 times for me 4 times actually as a Liverpool.
As a Liverpool fan, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before now I didn't give a shit about Liverpool, but now I gotta deal with them.
If there is a higher being, please to listen to this douchebag and let Liverpool win this weekend. Ricky, what about you, bro?
Where you stand?
I'm with Diego.
All right, Jerry,
Yeah.
we're gonna put you in the hot seat. Who you picking, Spurs or Liverpool?
Spurs.
You picking Spurs?
I don't like Liverpool.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's right.
You got it. They're on that side of the table.
Yeah.
You
Right,
sound
right.
just like LB, bro.
No, good thing this is overtime. Oh man, you just gotta take the L sometimes.
That's child abuse, bro. That's child
That's how
abuse.
you
Jay,
do it.
then he hit right. I told you.
Yo,
Jay,
You don't know nobody, bro.
You don't know.
He knows that
nobody.
Bicho now.
I know nothing.
I'll take the L, just like Arsenal.
It doesn't hurt me.
Oh my god.
That's the point. Yo, Marco, put a little point. Point over his head. The video.
My man Jay going for pound for pound. Oh man, so you saw
That is what happens when we didn't hang out with him too much.
You gotta be quick with it. You gotta be quick with it.
Oh,
You really
man.
do. So UCL final, there's not much more to say. Both teams are ready. I'm pretty sure both fan bases are anxious. We see a lot of videos posted up. Did you guys see that video of Mane?
Oh,
That lady
yeah,
that was
driving
driving.
by the car,
She found
yeah.
Mane. There's also Klopp throwing some shade at Pep, which was pretty nice.
That was dope. That was dope.
What
That was
That's
dope.
one of the few times I agree with him.
What was that?
Oh, they were asking him how he felt about, Pep saying that them winning the domestic treble is a lot more difficult than winning UCL. So Klopp he replied to that and he said, of course he's going to say it's more difficult because he's never been to a UCL final.
Well, Man City.
With Man City, of course, yeah. With Man City. Speaking
Oh,
of coaches,
the dying breed.
players, and management, we have actually some transfer rumors that are coming about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Rumor has it.
you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it. I know you're depressed, but you gotta hit it at least one more time. One more time for the fans.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, that's it. So the biggest one that came out today, post-match interview, Hazard saying his goodbyes. It's
Yeah.
over. He's a Galactico now, basically.
Yeah.
Basically,
This is the start of the Galacticos right now.
it was
Yeah.
about 80% last week. Now it's probably up to like 95.
95, yeah, I'll take
so,
that.
wait, after the game, he said they asked him, "What's the future hold for you? Is this goodbye, Hazard, or?" He's like, "No, I think it's goodbye." What's in store? He said himself he's waiting for the clubs to decide. He's just a fan at that point, like the rest of us, waiting to hear the news. But I mean,
Just waiting
this
to
is
get
a
the
sign.
touchdowns.
If this isn't a sign more than ever for Real Madrid to fucking
He's going to get
I'm just
that.
telling you, man.
That's Zidane
After,
text.
after today's, the fact that he scored the goals and assists,
yeah.
they're gonna say, "Fuck it, we'll give the other 30 million that they want."
He's waiting for that hey big head from Zidane.
Hey, big head.
And it's crazy because of Chelsea's situation, it can't even be a swap deal for Gareth Bale because that would have
No,
they
Yeah.
but
would have finalized it.
I think they're gonna try to at least one more time try to throw Kovacic in just because he's already in the books.
Yeah.
They can sell him. He's on loan.
So real quick, is Hazard worth 130 mil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Less.
Less? I think
I
less.
give
I- I'll tell you why. Without
Because-
him, without Hazard, they'd be below Manchester United right now.
Yep.
Well, he carried the team this year.
Yeah, he did.
Without him.
He got them
And
into
and you
Champions
what?
League. He got
How
them
much
into
did Pogba cost again?
90.
No, I only say this because I'm comparing it to Coutinho.
No, but 110. Like around 110.
I mean,
between 130 and 110 though, that's like I'm saying, is he worth 130 or is he worth less than 100 mil?
I think
No,
no,
between
no,
100 and
no,
130,
over 100
that's,
for
that's
sure.
chump change for
over
club. basically.
over 100, over 100
over
for
Over
sure.
100 without
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Easily
Yeah?
over 100.
definitely.
Fuck Hazard.
How old is he? 28?
27, I think.
28, yeah.
He's turning 28 soon.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
got at least another 4 years.
I mean, with the Kovacic, if they do accept the Kovacic thing, it would knock it down to like what?
Like 75,
100
80 maybe.
75, right?
Yeah,
Because
Kovacic would
Because
go for
Kovacic
like
is worth
35,
like
40.
40,
Yeah.
45.
So segueing into Real Madrid, we have Sergio Ramos.
Oh, with that, guys, welcome to RM Radio with MC, Mr. MC.
I didn't bring it in this time. It was him. He did it.
I know, but that's why he's the host, and I'm bringing in the real
The real
host for the
All right.
RM Radio.
Listen,
Mr. MC.
I've only heard one.
Marco Cruz.
I've only heard
AKA
one.
Giggles.
AKA Giggle. I've only heard one rumor, and that is Bale sitting on his ass playing golf, collecting his checks.
That was the funniest thing last week. He was like, what's he say? He's like, yo, they're gonna let him sit on the books. He's gonna win the Masters and be like, yo, this is for Real Madrid. We're letting me sit out for 2 years.
That's literally what's gonna happen. If nobody picks him up, that's literally what's gonna happen. You're not gonna use him next year.
That's from a jig getting into the golfing world.
Exactly.
Basically.
we won't create a female team, but we will get into golf.
Real Madrid will have the dopest golf gear.
For real, with Adidas, everything.
Do you have info, Marco, on the Ramos transfer rumor?
So the rumor is, 2 days ago it came out saying Sergio Ramos have talked to Perez saying he wanted to go and for free.
Yep.
To where though?
He wants to go to China.
He's trying to go.
One last paycheck.
To China.
Yeah.
But China pays big.
So yes, well the only reason why they pay big is because they convince all the players from Europe or from outside China to come in for free. That's the only way they'll give them the money. Because I just found out that to go play for China, teams, if they pay, let's say, $100 million for, like, say Ramos, they pay that to the club, but they have to come up with another $100 million and play their league as well. And that's the way that they save.
Oh, shit.
They save and they help out their own team, their own players, their own Chinese players.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So it's double.
That's
So
dope.
basically double.
That's
They
a
have to pay
tax.
double. Yeah,
I know.
It's a
tax.
tariff on
basically a
and a
tax.
tariff on imports.
The one thing I read that's
Chinese.
dope is like the Chinese league, they could buy whatever player,
Yes.
right? They can get whatever player, but the goalkeepers have to be Chinese.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
They're not allowed to
Interesting.
have foreign goalkeepers.
Oh, I
Interesting.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
That's kinda dope.
I also
That's
found
kinda
out
dope.
about this part too. So that's why they're asking for Sergio Ramos because I think Iniesta and Xavi
Well,
left for
Oh,
free.
Xavi's in.
Yeah,
Xavi left for
Xavi
free.
Xavi became a coach
Yeah.
in Qatar now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think he went to China first, right?
No,
he
he went straight to
Qatar.
Qatar.
Went to Qatar.
So okay,
So it must have been Iniesta they're talking
It
about.
might
No,
have been
Iniesta
Iniesta.
went to Japan.
Paulinho went over
Iniesta
there.
went to
Yeah.
Japan.
Oh wait, it must have been
Well,
something
Iniesta
similar.
went
No,
to
it
Japan,
wasn't
right.
that. It was that they left for free. That's
Marco,
what it
you're a
was.
racist.
Yeah.
No, because they
it
did-
was-
They retired.
it was-
They
it was-
retired.
Yeah, so they left for free. No.
Yeah.
So the big thing is
That's
if
right.
he wants to leave for free.
That's racist.
Yeah, for real. But Perez said no, not for free. We're not letting you go.
Well, yeah, the way I actually liked what he said.
That's a
That
president.
we're not letting the Real Madrid captain go for free.
Yeah. That's what
Well, besides that, didn't he say like he just can't let that happen because then everybody's gonna want to do that? Like,
pretty
it's a
much.
precedent for
That's
everybody.
the thing.
But
Yeah.
didn't
So
they already
it
do
started
that
off
by
with
letting
Cristiano
Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he
But
really
they
wants
sold
to
him.
go, he could buy himself out of his contract, and he's gonna
Yes.
get the money back.
They got money, yeah, for real.
Yeah, so he's getting $35 million for 3 years, I think.
Yeah, it's insane. That's insane.
And
Yeah,
then
that's ridiculous.
for the next for 2 years that he's gonna be Real Madrid, he's getting 24. So he's basically getting an extra.
How do you guys feel about that as Real Madrid fans? Like him asking to leave, are you okay with it or?
I mean, it's a little upsetting the way he wants to do it, but do I think it's time for him
But
to leave? Yeah.
it comes
I
down
think,
to.
I think Marco and Eric are waiting for. Are looking forward for the changing of the guard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not-
to me, it kind of is. It's smart on his end that he's leaving on his terms, like Cristiano Ronaldo did, and they leave a legend. And compared to Casillas, Raúl,
Who were kicked out.
Guti, that were kind of
Kicked out,
let go through the
exiled
back
from
door.
That's a good point. That's a
so
good point.
in that aspect, I say good for you, man. Me, if I were Pettis, I'd be like, all right, if you want to leave this year, you have to pay at least half your value, or China has to pay half your value. But if you want to leave next year, which you stay for a full year with this new players and you're going to captain these new guys,
Oh, that's a good try.
then I'll let you go for free.
See,
But in a year, not
that's
this
what
year.
scares him though, because like anything can happen.
And he's 33
The
now.
first
Yeah.
game on the pitch, he could rupture his ACL, and that's it for him. And he's like, I
Well,
just lost $35 million. The next
But he's
one.
Well, at that point,
he's
it's
only
just greed.
losing- He's only losing
But that's how
9
it
million.
is, bro.
No, it is. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's at the end of the day, it's not what Ramos wants.
Yeah, no, it is.
Right.
It's what
But
Perez wants.
if that were to happen, he's only losing 11 million because he's making 24 or so with his contract at Real Madrid.
Look, what I gotta
This
say
so
is,
fucking greedy, man.
I
I,
think
hate
it's
this
greed.
conversation right now.
It
Yeah.
sounds terrible and like what a douche he is. But then you think about it. No,
They're
actually,
doing
I
it.
don't think it's that bad. Like I actually understand him because you're
One
right,
last
Marco.
paycheck. One last
No,
paycheck.
yeah,
No, but
I get it.
besides the paycheck, Like, I'm not gonna wait for this club to fuck me over like it did for Casillas. Like, honestly, it's how I see it from the outside. I don't know how you guys feel about it. We talked about it, Marco. But now he's thinking like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what? On my terms, and guess what? I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So he's like,
I can't really bash on him for that.
I'm gonna leave a hero, not the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. He doesn't want to leave a villain.
In my eyes, because as a Real Madrid fan, I wouldn't like to see, even though he's won everything with Real Madrid.
Yes.
Everything with Real Madrid. I wouldn't like to see him walk away with no trophies in his hand.
Exactly. That's a good point.
I would like to give him walk away with one Liga or Copa del Rey or two of them or whatever. Just walk away with something. Say, hey, look, I got you this last item, last trophy. Yeah. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Peace out. I'm gonna go make some money.
So you just want him to
walk away in a different way.
Yeah. Say his farewells at the parade.
Cristiano Ronaldo didn't get the chance to say goodbye, but he also didn't want it. They offered it. Yeah. But he walked away being a Champions League winner.
Yeah. And I completely agree. I mean, as a Real Madrid fan, I completely agree with you. I don't want him to leave on such a bad note.
Yes.
The season was shit. Like, you gonna just call it quits after that? No. Like, bring us back up. Then
I just don't want this to become a constant that Sergio Ramos and this is going to be an issue with him, Sergio Ramos and Perez. Because that can, if he doesn't allow them to go and they don't fix whatever
they don't fix their relationship,
it could be dragging throughout the whole summer.
Well, that's the thing.
But they've been
bickering. Yeah, they've been bickering. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it is a good thing he does like this. We don't know.
Depending on their relationship and how it goes, I guess it'll mean either Ramos staying for another year or cashing in those checks.
Here we go!